Hello, hello, hello. This is Farewell and welcome back to Stoneblock 4 episode 12. And today it's time to finally get our armor that I wanted to build last episode when we made the Ender chicken. No, sorry, the Nether Star chicken. But as I was looking through the recipes, I was like, oh fine, yeah, all of this stuff I could just make, it's fine, it's just a lot of crafting and a lot of stuff going on, that's fine. And I was clicking here and I was feeling fine, and I was like, okay, all of this stuff I can make. I was taking inventory of what I needed to make, and that's fine. And then I clicked on the Enderium ingot, and then I found out that I can't. Because we need a dragon egg. And there's only one way to get the dragon egg in this pack. And that's gonna take us a bit of time. So here's the quest line. We met the catalyst, I think. Oh, we didn't yet. Okay. Well, the catalyst at least wants us to make an ender cell. Well, we're perfectly capable of making an ender cell. I even made a recipe for it. So it's just a question of clicking start, because we already have now the nether stars, so that's not a big problem anymore. So everything is being made here. Oh, I know what is going on. I forgot to teach you how to this one. And Ender Core, I think it's called. Yes. I need to teach you to get this one out. And I need to teach you to get the crystal out. Forgot about that. Where is it? This one, the nitro crystal. There we go. Yeah, that's probably going to take a little bit of power to get it done. Oh yeah, 20 million or FE. Okay, that's going to drain the system quite a lot. And I need to make 4. So in the meantime, while that's happening, we might as well go to the catalyst and meet them and see what they have to say. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey there. Are you ready to tackle more fun and interesting marvels of technology? It's kind of crazy, right? How so many of us managed to build all these upgrades for the same ancient machine, across different eras, each one improving on the last. Not to brag, but I've contributed more upgrades to the world engine than most. Still, quality beats quantity every time. My work ended up at Tier 3 for a reason. Wait until you see what some of the other Echoes cooked up. It'll blow your mind. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's get to it. The upgrade I'll be teaching you about is what keeps the whole world engine from falling apart when you start cranking up the power. My advanced machine blocks are the backbone of every higher tier system. Without them, you'd probably collapse this entire dimension. So before we risk that, let's work on your power generation. With the help of some tech from the Quartermaster and the Infernal, you'll need to build an energizing orb. It's used to fuse high-energy materials like nitro crystals. Once you get that running, use the results to make a nitro ender cell and power up your world engine.
Okay, I think we kind of already did that, if I'm not mistaken. A few episodes ago. I didn't do it on purpose. Energizing orb? Oh yeah, see, it's the power thing. Sorry, I'm not always familiar with what everything is called and which. So, but we already did that, so that's easy. I didn't even know the catalyst would help us with that, but there we go. Well, the system is at least still running, so... Oh, it did make the ender cell. It's done. Cool. Ender cell completed. What do we need to do with the ender cell? Do we need to go to the world engine or? Oh, that was this line, the catalyst. Yeah, we already did that. Return to the echo collision. Oh, okay.
So, you've heard of dragons, right? Those mythical, regal, flying creatures with scales harder than diamonds? Well, the WERK says they don't exist in your world, but somewhere out there, their eggs do. And of course, they're locked inside another vault, because nothing good ever comes easy, right? No clue what you'll run into down there. Maybe even a dragon itself. What I do know is that you'll need a dragon egg to craft Enderium for my next upgrade. Best of luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there was also a tip there. I don't know if you saw. But automate dragon egg production with Psycraft extractors and other reliable methods before turning them into Enderium. That's actually not a bad idea. We should be able to do that by now. Okay, let's go home again. So what she's referring to is we need to find the Ender Chicken. I did not make this up. We need to fight an Ender Chicken, or to be honest, an Ender Chicken Jockey. Chicken Jockey! So, what's an infinity hammer? Okay. Something industrial for going. Cool. Whoa, don't I need to place that ender cell on the... Oh yeah, okay, there it is. Submit. Somewhere now there's the ender cell. I did not see it pop up, but I believe you that we did it. So let's see what we need to do for that chicken. But at the moment I'm more interested in this. Major world engine upgrade. Now that the world engine can handle some endercrafts, you will need to get your hands on a dragon egg without going to the end. Within the end ring, you'll be able to find a very special vault with a dangerous fight inside, and maybe a dragon egg. You will need to craft the mighty ender chicken egg and use it in the dislocator receptacle in the middle ring to summon the boss. This can be a very difficult fight if you're not prepared. I'm probably not prepared. The mighty ender chicken spawns with a shield that needs to be broken before it can be taken down. You whack it with a chicken stick. I did know that. This boss also has several different attacks, including a laser that will most likely kill you. Great! Make sure to hide during this attack. Once you have your hands on a dragon egg, the world engine should be able to extract its essence into block form. Return to the Echo of the Catalyst once again to find out how to upgrade your world engine. It's worth setting up. Oh, it's the same tip again. Yeah, there it is, the extractor. So we need to make the mighty ender chicken egg. Oh, we need dimensional shards. That's no problem. Dark matter. We got it on automation as well. Okay, so this is an easy craft to make. Let's make let's make an egg. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, there it is. Poop. Okay, we got the egg. I've got my matter gun, which should more than enough. I've got a chicken stick. I don't have where we need to go. I think I can get the... Yeah, there it is. Okay, that gave us two compasses, one north, one south. I imagine, because I haven't touched the end ring at all, that it's quite a while away. I'll see you guys when I made it to the end ring. See you in a moment. Alright, I already am nearby the vault. Here goes the portal. Let's go in. Yeah, that looks like the chicken vault. Oh, wait. Tinted ethereal glass. Does that mean I can hide here? Feels like that's a hiding spot. When the chicken goes nuts. Now, in here is the mighty ender chicken egg. This is where he spawns. We have our chicken stick. We have an egg and we have the Metagon. I just hope it's enough. Because I'm not sure how to get better armor without completing this at the moment. You know, let's do it. F it. And if it fails, it fails. Oh, wow! Sounds like a laser. Sounds like a laser. Sounds like another laser. Sounds like another laser. No! Okay, that was actually closer than I thought, and I'm curious if I just go back, if we can just keep on fighting the chicken, because we were actually quite close. Let me just hop back quickly. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if it's still going on, the fight. Oh, it is. The hell was that sound? Okay, I need to return. I need to return quickly. I think we can do it in the next step. I'm just brute forcing it at the moment. Let's hope he's still there. He is still there. Oh, and he's still. Come on! Please, 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 please. No! Die, 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 die. Did we get him? Did we get him? We got him. Okay. Okay, that wasn't half as bad as I was expecting, to be honest. But at least we got it done. Okay, so that's the mighty ender chicken. Done and dusted. So, let's see what's next on the agenda. I'm very happy. I was afraid it would be like the vaults and I would be failing like an episode long. It said make an extractor first. Let's see what we need for an extractor. We're gonna need kiwi probably because that's part of that mod. Yeah, how do I get kiwi? Goo spreading recipes from Skystone. We do have Skystone, so that's easy. Okay. Because I bought a lot of Skystone. And I'm gonna need some skulk to put in the goo. So that's gonna make us kiwi. Do we need more for the extractor? That's gonna surprise me, because apparently every recipe is surprising me at the moment. Aluminium, Fortron infused ingots. How do we make those? With an enderic infuser. Look, there we go. That's platinum and iron ingots plus a lot of Fortron, which we already set up, so that's fine. And the enderic infuser needs a cogwheel, ultimate control circuit, a screen, supreme machine frame from the industrial foregoing. Okay, so now the misery starts. No, not the misery. Industrial foregoing is going to need us to do. Oh, that's going to be a lot of work to do that. So we need a dissolution chain. We need to make plastic, which means we make. Which means we need to be making latex. That's easy to set up. Diamond gear. Simple machine frame. The stuff we need to make this is not hard. At least. It's more that we need to do a lot of crafting and automate a lot of crafting, looks like. So let me just build a bunch of machines to at least start the process to make the enteric machine. Okie dokie, after a tiny bit of crafting and building, we now have this area, and our first step towards the machine frame. Our first step is the simple machine frame. And here's how it works. We get these logs that are being placed by the block placers. Those are being sucked dry from latex by the fluid extractors. It's acacia logs because those are the most efficient. The latex gets pumped into the drawer. The drawer has a storage bus, and the storage bus is connected to the latex processing unit that slowly is making dry rubber. And if we, when we put that in the oven, it will change into the plastic sheets. And then we have the dissolution chamber with latex, which makes the simple machine frame. So I've got it all on. I tested it out before, but it's really simply, I can now just request a simple machine frame, and if it's quick, you can see everything gets put in here, and then simple machine frame, it goes out and it's into the system. So that is step one of the machine frames. So we got the pity machine frame, the simple machine frame unlocked. Now we need to make the advanced machine frame. And afterwards the supreme machine frame. But first the advanced machine frame, which also needs a dissolution chamber. However, you can see in the middle here, it needs pink slime and a simple machine frame. So we're going to make another dissolution chamber and going to set up something to automate pink slime. And I think I've already got an idea for that. So see you back when I've made that part. Time for frame number 2. We've got pink slime going on. Very simply, by the way, I made some delightful dirt that spawns animals, and the mob crusher, mob slaughter factory just destroys them. There's two drawers underneath it that will indefinitely kill the mobs and provide us with pink slime for this machine. You should see I'm already up to 6 buckets. With all the latex setup and stuff, it was way easier than the first setup. So yeah, that's it for the pink slime. Now for the tricky one. I have not been smart. And if you know the pack, you probably have been shouting at the screen at me. Pharaoh, maybe you should read the quests a bit better. Then you know that you're doing it all wrong. Well, not all wrong, but I kind of made a mistake. So I went to Enderium Ingot and was like, okay, the only way for me to make these ingots is with an Enderic infuser. Yeah, that's not true. You can also make them by getting the block and getting 9 Enderium ingots. And how do you get the block? By simply putting the dragon neck in the wheeled engine. Yeah, I made a mistake here. But that doesn't mean that I did all of this for nothing. We do need that in the rest of the quest line here. So that's going to go a bit quicker. So let me... I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing to myself, I think. I do still want to make first the extractor. Okay, we have Enderium on request now. And I have set up the dragon egg automation now, so dragon eggs are just flowing in now. don't have to worry about that anymore. And I can now request Enderium if I'm correct. So, well, we now have an Enderium block. Haha! Oh, I needed two, by the way. You're ready to craft the core components for the advanced machine blocks. Yeah. Now, this is going to be a bit of a quest. Oh, we need to build the Tesseract upgrade. And we need to build this guy. There we go. Now I have to say I got lucky with the Tesseracts. I got 2 from a quest reward, from a rare quest reward. So I've kind of been already rummaging around with them. Right, okay, let's go home and see what more we need to do. And if that's viable to do this episode still. Because it might take a little bit. Let's see. Reconstructing materials. Diamonds make for great tools, but they tend to be brittle. Sometimes you can even reinforce them to make stronger. The reconstructor requires a special material to be crafted. Well, I already got the reconstructor, so that's easy. Let's do. And plastic. I can get that in my hands because that we already set up, so that's easy. Then give me 1 plastic, please. Thank you. That's that one done. And he wants me to make a frame. I think it's this one we need. Give me 1 of those. Okay. There, got that one as well. Empowering diamonds. Oh, that's an easy one as well. Let's get 1 diamond block. There we go. We'll throw that diamond block into the reconstructor. Maybe I should automate stuff from this one as well. But yeah, okay. There we go. Diamond 10. Then the diamond 10 goes into here with some other stuff. Boop. 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 And boop. There he goes. This dark corner of my base, I still need to automate everything up. I'm gonna try and figure out how I want to do that. Power is holding up fine. There we go. And that's the empowered diamond. And now it says we need to crafting the circuitry for the advanced machine blocks will require more than just a steady hand. You'll need to a machine that can be very precise with this. The assembler should do the trick. So we need to dive in Oritech. Now, Oritech is very unknown to me. It looks cool. It's probably based on Satisfactory. Yeah, let me run around with that stuff and then I'll be right back with you. Okie dokie, I've been doing a lot of crafting and I think we got to an interesting point that I want to mention. So I made 2 centrifuges. By accident, I just wanted to make 1, but I made 2. So 1 is now for carbon fibers and 1 is for the enderic compound, I think it's called. Enderic compound. Yeah, enderic compound. And we've got an assembler that will make parts for us to make the laser at the moment. The enderic lens. The flux gate. Yeah, and we basically just need the flux side to make that, so I'll put an importer on it and make the flux gate, and I'll see you in a moment when I've cleaned this up a little bit. And there is the flux gate. Ta-da! Ta-da! Quest completed, the power of flux. So that leaves us with just the advanced machinery upgrade. We need 16 of those bad guys, and it needs power, 60 Mandarian Igans, some an empowered diamantine crystal block, which I can easily make, 2 flux gates, and an advanced machine frame, which is all now in our grasp. How many do we need? 16. So let me get everything up and let's go to the world engine. And see this happen. Ooh, it's taking a lot of power. Yeah, the induction card apparently is not holding up. Oh yeah, of course it goes back into our system. So I might need to figure out a way to get more power to the system, to the world engine. But we'll get there. But we should have 16 world engine advanced machine blocks. Amazing. Okay, that means we can hand in a quest, and we probably need to go to a place called Boots. Got them a few times already. Speak with the echo of the catalyst. Let's go to the echo of the catalyst. Hello. Task 3. World engine is tougher and more stable than ever, ready to handle the next wave of upgrades. And here you can see we now can buy Isnium, a Mithril, a Dislocator. Ooh, that's interesting. Tier installer, element data model, and the Gateway of the Thundering Summit. Okay, nice. That means we need to hand this in to the machine. So let's do that, submit, and go to the machine. And apparently they're being installed. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Amazing. We got a lot done, guys. I'm pretty happy with everything that has developed now. I think we're making huge steps now. So I'm going to see you later. And for now, I'm going to say bye-bye. Bye-bye.